Hello and welcome back to Cage Side Press. I'm Patrick McCorry and I am joined by Will fucking Fleury, the double champ. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, all good. Life's good.
We're out here in Prague. The show is ongoing, but there's a lot of fights of interest for you tonight, right? Obviously the main event, former opponent of yours, Carlos Vamola. What do you think of his fight with Attila Vey, the trilogy, final fight of their careers?
Like, look, if Attila wins, it might not be the final fight. I'd like to call him out after and get that going, but like, ultimately, I feel like he won't because Carlos has been so much more active. You know, look at the last 5 years. He's fought so often. Attila's fought once in the last 5 years. I think we're going to see that tonight. I think over time, Carlos is going to overwhelm him. But I'm really excited to see what happens. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those ones where it's like, this is going to define the end of their career kind of buzz. So I would like, for Carlos, I support him because he gave me the opportunity to be this guy. You know what I mean? It wasn't in his best interest to take that fight, but he still did. And now I'm the man because of him. So I do appreciate the fuck out of that. But ultimately, it suits me better if Attila smashes him tonight. Yeah. My heart says Carlos, my head says Attila, you know?
Right. And I just saw on the Oktagon Deutschland page, you had a little chat with Frederick Vosbrunner. Yeah. So what did you chat about? Obviously, he pulled out of this event tonight. Yeah,
and I was very disappointed and like honestly a little bit angry when I saw that. First thing I said to him was, when can you fight and why haven't you told everybody when you can fight? Because, man, as soon as you can't do this, what's up? Why can't you do this? Explain it to the fans. Tell everybody like what the story was, you know. Also, apologize like fuck because a lot of people have bought tickets to come and see you now. You're the fucking thing, you know. And he had such a good opportunity to show everybody, I'm this guy here tonight, you know. Massive event, really good opponent for him, you know, a guy who looks legit but is quite beatable, let's be honest. So I felt like it was all really well set up and I'm gutted because I was really looking forward to him smashing him and me jumping in the cage afterwards and creating that whole thing. We could have really built that. Look, there's other opportunities out there right now. So like, the first thing I said to him was like, when can you fight? He said maybe by, you know, in a couple of months, maybe August. If you can fight in August and I can get like maybe a fight against Popik pretty quickly and then I could do him at the end of the year and then possibly middleweight next year. There's a lot of moving parts right now, so we'll see.
Speaking of middleweight, big interim title fight tonight. Yes. Mahmoud Muradov versus Patrick Kinsel. Yeah. How do you see that fight going? And do you think you have to wait for the unification belt for that match to happen, or do you think maybe if Kerem's still tied up with the tip sport, maybe you get that crack at the winner of this?
I'll be honest. I think if Muradov wins tonight, Engizek's going to avoid that fight for a long time, and maybe it'll be a long time before they strip him of the belt. So I really hope Muradov wins. I hope he smashes him, and then me and Muradov can do a little bit, you know. And like that's an amazing fight. No, honestly, that's a fight that I'm like, ooh, I have to rise to the challenge.
Get you out of bed in the morning.
It does. That's my Everest. Like, you know, coming down being a 3-division champion. Right now, it's like that's what gets me up in the morning. I'm like, whoa, let's go, like, you know. And he's a tough fight. He's a good guy. He's 4-1 in the UFC, man. So like, the guy's legit, and beating a guy who's that legit makes me proud. Like, you know, I want to be proud of myself when I finish all of this. That's a fight that would make me very proud of myself.
How do you think he gets it done if he wins tonight?
I think he wears him out over 2 rounds and probably like late second round TKO would be my guess of it, you know.
Yeah, man, it's an exciting time for fight fans as well. Oktagon is thriving right now. You're at the headline of that. So fans are dying to watch a fight. I get messages every day. When is Will fighting? Ask him when he's fighting. Ideally, when do you want to get back in the cage? You mentioned August before, right?
Yeah, I could be back by like, look, right now I'm about 3 weeks from full training. I think I could be back for August, but like, there's not really much happening in August as far as I know. September looks realistic. I know there's a big show in October that's, you know, possibly going to be a really big event. I'm not sure if they've actually announced that yet, so I could hold out for that. Like, look, I'm the double champ now. Whatever I do has to be quite big. I'm probably set for that October card, to be honest. Cool, get me an opponent who's worthy. Get me, like, Popik is the obvious guy right now because Vosbrunner hasn't fought, but it's like, man, you've done nothing to deserve this. And, like, he's talking about Munich.
That's too long of a wait.
It is, to be honest, and it delays everything. And why would delay everything for a guy who's shown nothing and given nothing? So my attitude would be like, if you want this and like you feel like you've deserved this opportunity, which to be honest, I don't really feel like you do, but if you do want this, you've got to show something and you've got to be the man who adapts to me. I've come, like, I went to Prague to win the belt off Carlos. I went to Stuttgart to beat Tadov, which is like his town, even though he's a Bulgarian guy. So it's like, I've gone everywhere to do everything for everybody else. Your time to come to me a little bit. And okay, it's going to be in Germany.
The shots, right?
It's going to be in Germany, fair enough, but like, it's still your home country, but it's not on totally your terms.
You get to call where.
Exactly, yeah. The double champ says what happens when it happens.
Double champ does whatever the fuck he wants, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much for the time.
Cheers, man. Thanks, William, Paddy.